When's Squirtle gonna evolve?
I believe it's level 36.
37?
I think it's 36.
34?
Something like that.
12?
I'm already past level 12.
7?
Mm. And I'm really glad that this is an online thing and you're not here in person, because I can just see you as the type of person, like when I'm battling an Oddish or something, going over and putting your hand on the controls and taking away the controller from me and just trying to interfere in any way possible.
Oh, trust me, I would. I would make you lose to that Radish. Like, I'd use nothing but Tail Whip. And I'd give your fucking Pidgeotto some more action, you jerk.
It isn't a Pidgeotto yet.
You're Pidgey.
Yeah.
And it never will be a Pidgeotto.
Probably not.
The only thing that thing's gonna grow up to be is some Kentucky Fried Chicken. I bet as soon as your character defeats the Elite Four, he just hawks that shit to a Pokemart. Battery takes it down for a good old-fashioned barbecue. Poor bird.
Something else I wanted to bring up is that Lick is actually the only Ghost type attack in the first generation, other than Nightshade, which doesn't do damage based on typing. And in the anime, Psychic type is supposed to be weak to Ghost moves, but in the game, Ghost moves don't affect Psychic types at all. So Psychic types basically have no weaknesses. They're pretty much invincible in the first generation.
You just blew my mind. Isn't Curse like the only question mark move in any game?
Yes it is. There's also moves that are typeless, like Struggle and Weather Ball in Pokemon XD under Shadow Storm Weather. But
well, Struggle isn't really a move, it's more of a last resort. I didn't know Shadow Ball was typeless.
Shadow Storm in Pokemon XD.
Oh. I've never
When you use Shadow Storm and use Weather Ball takes on the typing of the weather. So example, if you use Rainy Dance and Weather Ball, it'll be a water type move.
It'll say it's a water type move. Well, what's the icon for it then?
It's just a ball or something.
I mean, like, what's the type icon? Because for, like, Curse, it's question mark.
Weather Ball is a normal type move, but it doesn't inflict normal damage. It's like hidden power.
Okay, but what I was saying is Curse is the only one that has that icon.
Yes, that's correct.
I wonder why that is. Like, why don't they have another move that's like
Actually, in the 5th generation, it became a ghost type move, so Curse is no longer a question mark move.
Those bastards, they're taking away my childhood. I'm trying to make a sculpture.
Of what?
I don't know, I'm just melting two things together. Stick! I didn't say dick, I said stick, so don't get excited.
Okay.
I'm such a jackass. But that's why you want me on your commentary. Behold, I have melted 2 plastic rings together to make a super ring!
Whoa!
Scrubadooshus! So what other anime do you like? I know we talked about that like 10 minutes ago, but...
Dragon Ball Z is another one.
You like Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah.
Ew. It's a bunch of half-naked men go... to each other.
That's part of it.
I must raise my power level. Oh no, he raised his power level. I will never defeat Frieza. For those of you who've never seen it, I just described every episode ever. What? Your cell? Oh no, I need to get to Super Saiyan 3. It's like a sixth sense tingling in the back of my head.
Alright, so this is the part where I use the Pokeball. I mean, the Polka Dog.
I gave you support. So, you like any other animes that don't involve screaming, half-naked men?
I think Ghost in a Shell was another one.
I've never actually seen that. Is that any good?
I think so.
What's it about?
It's about these cops in the future, and they have cyber brains, and they're like some criminals are trying to hack into the brains because it's hard to explain it fully without spoiling it too much, but it's basically just a group of futuristic cops chasing after criminals.
Like Time Cop?
I haven't heard of that, but it sounds similar.
Neither have I. It sounds like it. You had me at hooker. Any others?
I forgot the name and exactly how to pronounce it, but it was like when they Higurashi or something when they cry, and it's about this.
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
Fair enough. What about you? Are there any animes that interest you?
I like dark things. I like fucked up psychological animes. But I can't find too many of those. I really like Trigun.
Can you name some of the dark psychological ones? Just one of them. Name just one of them, actually.
Mainly the dark psychological things are manga. Because, like, it's easier to find manga than it is anime, for me at least.
Alright.
Like, there was one called Jack Frost, which was kind of fucked up.
So in future generations, Coughing will have Levitate, making it immune to ground moves, but in Generation 1, it doesn't have Levitate, so I can just use Dig.
Are you from the future?
Yes.
Tell me, how old will I be when I die?
I'm not from that far in the future. It's just like a few years or so.
They come out that quickly? Damn! I'm still pissed off they're coming out with a black and white too. I guess they're just running out of colors to use.
Yeah, seems like it.
Next up, Pokemon Purple and Pokemon Cyan. I wonder what legendaries they're going to use this time since they already brought God into the equation. They already gave out the God of all Pokemon. What the fuck are they going to go now?
I guess they're just gonna have to downgrade.
The God of no Pokemon?
Could be.
It's just a weak little squid.
I thought this has been mentioned.
Stats never go past 5.
This has been mentioned in debates before, but Mew is supposedly the ancestor of all Pokemon, while Arceus is the creator of all Pokemon. So it's kind of like a chicken and the egg thing. Which came first?
Maybe Arceus created Mew first and from then just split it.
Could be.
Exactly. And as for chicken and the egg, fish came first. Because if you follow Darwin's theory of evolution, fish came first. So the real question should be, which came first, the fish or the egg?
Well, the chicken or the egg, it's out of those two things. It's not which animal came first. I guess it's
it'd have to be the chicken, logically, because an egg doesn't walk on shore.
I suppose so, but chickens come from eggs.
Yes, but... Well, you can look at it both ways, because you could look at the first genetic evolution mutation. The first one to exhibit that came from an egg. So I could suppose you could say it on both accounts, because on one hand, the first one to lay an egg that would be classified as chicken would be live, but the first one to exhibit that mutation, which would actually make it chicken, would have come from an egg. So you could do either, really.
I suppose so.
Evolution is fucking weird.